Have you ever sat through another endless work meeting and thought, what if I just packed it all in and moved somewhere warm, cheap, and beautiful? If you have, there's a good chance Thailand has crossed your mind. For decades, Thailand has been a magnet for retirees from around the world. They come looking for a slower pace, a lower cost of living, and yes, a life that feels a little like a permanent vacation. But what's it really like to retire in Thailand? Is it just beaches and pad thai every day, or are there some things you need to think about before you buy that one-way ticket? Let's dive into what retirement in Thailand is really like, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Wait, before we head to Thailand. Internet data while traveling is a necessity nowadays. We recommend Siley. We've been using it when traveling abroad. A very reliable and affordable eSIM data for your international travels. Link in the description. First, why Thailand? Thailand is often called the land of smiles, and for good reason. The culture is welcoming, people are friendly, and life moves at a different rhythm than it does in the United States. Add to that tropical weather, stunning beaches, bustling cities, and a cost of living that makes your retirement savings stretch further, and it's easy to see why more than 40,000 Americans have made Thailand their new home in retirement. And let's not forget the food. If you love bold flavors, fresh ingredients, and dishes that cost less than your daily cup of coffee back home, Thailand delivers. Imagine sitting at a street-side cafe eating green curry or a bowl of noodles for $2. It's a big part of the appeal. How much does it cost to live there? Here's where Thailand gets interesting. Compared to most parts of the US, your money goes much, much further. In mid-sized cities, you can rent a modern one-bedroom apartment for around $400 a month. If you want something fancier, with a pool and a gym, expect to pay $700 to $1,000. Utilities are low, groceries and eating out are cheap, and public transportation doesn't drain your wallet. Healthcare is another big draw. Thailand has become a major destination for medical tourism because the care is affordable and surprisingly high quality. A routine doctor's visit might cost you $20 to $30 out of pocket, and a specialist visit is often under $50. Major private hospitals in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Pattaya are world-class. That's the good news. The not-so-good news. If you plan on staying permanently, you'll need to factor in private health insurance. Medicare doesn't cover you here, and while costs are much lower than in the US, it's something to budget for. Visas and paperwork. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. You can't just show up in Thailand and decide to live there forever. There are retirement visas specifically for foreigners over 50. To get one, you typically need to show proof of a certain amount of income, about $2,000 a month, or have savings deposited in a Thai bank. This process has gotten stricter in recent years, and you'll be making trips to immigration offices for renewals and paperwork. Most retirees hire local agents to help with the process because, honestly, Thai bureaucracy is not the easiest thing in the world to navigate. Where retirees go. Thailand is a big country, and where you choose to live really depends on what you're looking for. Let's talk about some of the most popular spots. Bangkok. If you like energy, culture, and endless things to do, Bangkok might be your place. It's a big city, traffic can be crazy, the humidity is real, but it's also one of the most modern and exciting cities in Southeast Asia. Luxury condos, top-tier hospitals, big malls, rooftop restaurants, you can have it all here. The downside. It's not exactly peaceful, and if your dream retirement involves hearing birds instead of horns, Bangkok might not be it. Chiang Mai. Up in the north, you'll find Chiang Mai, a favorite for retirees who want something a little slower and cooler. It has a large expat community, great weather for much of the year, and a big focus on arts, culture, and food. The cost of living here is lower than Bangkok, and you've got mountains instead of beaches. The vibe is more laid back, and many people describe Chiang Mai as having a strong sense of community. You quickly get to know your neighbors, both local and foreign. Pattaya? On the coast, not far from Bangkok, is Pattaya. For decades it was known as a party town, but these days it has matured into a place where retirees can enjoy beachside living with access to modern hospitals and entertainment. It's got a big expat population, so if you like to socialize, you won't feel isolated here. Of course, Pattaya still has a nightlife scene, so depending on your taste, that could be a pro or a con. Phuket and the islands. If you dream of a tropical postcard retirement, this is where you'll land. Phuket and smaller islands like Koh Samui offer stunning beaches, plenty of outdoor activities, and a slower lifestyle. But keep in mind, the more touristy the island, the higher the prices. Also, medical care and infrastructure, while improving, aren't as advanced as in Bangkok. The good. So what's great about retiring in Thailand? Let's break it down. Affordability. Your money stretches much further. Many couples live comfortably on $2,000 a month or less. Healthcare, high-quality care at a fraction of the cost in the US. Culture and food, temples, festivals, fresh markets, and cuisine that's a feast for your senses. Community, expats form strong networks here, and locals are welcoming if you take the time to learn the culture. Adventure, whether you want to travel within Thailand or hop to nearby countries like Vietnam or Malaysia, adventure is always just a short flight away. The bad. It's not all sunsets and smiles. There are challenges. Language barrier. English is widely spoken in cities, but not everywhere. Learning basic Thai goes a long way. Visa hassles. The paperwork can be a headache and requires planning. Weather, it's hot and humid, and during rainy season, it really rains. Cultural differences, things move slower here. That's part of the charm but can be frustrating if you're used to everything running on time. Distance, you're far from family and friends back in the States. That can be hard, especially as you get older. What about safety? Thailand is generally a very safe country. Petty theft can happen in tourist areas, but violent crime is rare. That said, traffic accidents are a big issue, roads can be chaotic, and driving standards aren't what you're used to back home. Daily life as a retiree. So what does a typical day look like for someone retired in Thailand? You might start your morning with a walk through a local market, picking up fresh fruit and vegetables. Breakfast might cost you $2. Later, maybe a yoga class or just reading a book in a shaded cafe. Afternoons could be for exploring temples, meeting friends for coffee, or heading to the beach if you're near the coast. Evenings. A nice dinner for $10, including drinks, followed by a quiet stroll or maybe catching a live music show. Life is slower, more social, and less stressful. Thailand is not for everyone. It's far away, it has its quirks, and there's an adjustment period. But for thousands of retirees, it offers something that's hard to find back home, an affordable, interesting, and warm place to live out your golden years without feeling like you're just waiting for time to pass. If you're willing to embrace a different culture and a different pace of life, Thailand could be the adventure you didn't know you were looking for. So, would you trade the American suburbs for a Thai sunset? Or is the comfort of home worth the price? Tell us in the comments if Thailand is on your retirement radar. Like and subscribe for more retirement videos. Thanks for watching.